Okay, let's continue with the other graphics for my next video. So this is the first graphic. The first one in total are 20. Okay, let me check my audio. If I can hear me. Yes, I can hear me. Cool. What I want to do here is maybe align this number with the image, top align it, and maybe this middle vertical align center. Yeah, it's okay how it is now. Let's save it. So I have multiple layers here, one for background, one for number, for card, for text, less is more, placeholder, text, button, rectangle, big text, and card image. So I made so many layers because I want to be able to animate them individually in After Effects after I'm done with creating graphics. What I want to do now, this is an artboard, I want to move it somewhere like, okay, yeah, I forgot to unlock the background image. Okay, now let's create the second graphics. The second graphic. It's very annoying to see all the time this tutorial Adobe, so please do something with it. Make an option to disable those tutorials, please. Cool. Now let's proceed with my second graphic. I want to find this image where I have all my screens generated with ChatGPT. So all I have to do is just make them in Illustrator, reproduce them, and maybe improve them. Okay, number 2, we have reduced borders. So if you remember from the first stream, I will make my next video will be about 20 or tips and tricks about web design. So that's why I create these screens. Let's ungroup this with Ctrl+Shift+G, and then remove this rectangle, maybe remove this text, drag this one, reduce borders. Okay, I wonder if I make it condensed, it will be semi-condensed, or yeah, I will leave it like it is right now. Okay, so now I want to keep only the card. Let me align this with the background, and here I have another two cards. Okay, something like this. I have placeholder like you see here, which I already created in the first screen. So I can use it again. Yeah, I can leave it as it is, or maybe do something like this and put a border around, but first let's align it. I can put a border, but of course not like this. I just want to swap fill and stroke, and maybe bump up the stroke to 5%, and also round corners about 10 pixels. Yeah, it's not now I want to group it, align it, group it with Ctrl G, duplicate it. Yeah. Check if it's vertical, check it if it's distributed correctly. Now I'll make the second card. Is very simple. I just copy this and alt drag it with left click. Let's group all of this and align this with card 2, and also in the card 1 I want to Ctrl G to group it and also align it. So here reduce borders, like you see these little box text has borders, and this one doesn't have borders. So all I have to do, just double click to enter in isolation mode and double click again, click on this, then, or maybe I could control click on this and it's the same thing, control click and delete. So here, like I see that this has yeah. So this is a text for a web design page. So if it says reduce borders, maybe could have a fill, but I will leave it as it is now, because web page it doesn't have to be all borders in a landing page, for example. What I want to do now is to do this X and this check mark. It's pretty simple, just select ellipse tool. Okay, fill it with red. Maybe a tame red. No, yeah, let's select this red, this, and align this. Okay, maybe a little bit bigger. And align with the card. And just an X. An X I can put, if I select the text tool, you see that I have Myriad Pro, and press X, and now I will just change the color to white. Maybe put it in black white. No, it's not a line. No, it's so when you try to align it with only the align tool, Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not working. You have to optically align sometimes. Eyeball it. Let's Control G to group it. Let's be sure that it's aligned. Yes, it is aligned. And now I want to maybe put this something like this, so I have some space here. And for this check mark, I'll just select a green. Okay, maybe this hue of green. Now, of course, I need this check mark. Again, very simple. There are two lines there. 45 degrees, I think, but it doesn't matter the angle so much. So, okay, I have my first line. I will make it round cap and round join, and I will select the white color for it and just alt and drag it to make a check mark. This is too big, and it is not. I have to rotate it, something like this, and maybe put 15 point. Something like this should be the same as the X in the weight. I think it's a little bit too much stroke, and I will do maybe something like this. Yeah, I am happy with the result. Let's group the lines. Let's align it with the circle ellipse. Okay, now I have my second screen. As you can see here, all I need is this arrow now, and Affinity has arrows built in, but I don't think, actually I don't remember if I have arrows in Illustrator, but again it's very simple to make an arrow. It's just a rectangle. Okay, Shift X to swap the fill and stroke. Okay, just a rectangle and star. Sorry for my microphone bump. Okay, it's a polygon, I think. And I press, yeah, so I press the up or down. Now I'm pressing up arrow, and now I'm pressing down arrow. So I have, I'm pressing shift now. I have more or less sides, yeah, corners. Okay. And now let me rotate this triangle. And now I have my arrow, just align it. So align it, and maybe it's okay. And I can click to unite. Now all I have to do is to put a stroke. So I just go to stroke, and the stroke is white as the fill, and I should select a black stroke like I did here. Okay. And the arrow is a little bit too big. I want to vertically align it with this card, and I think I did this. I wonder if this is bold. No, it's semi-bold. I think bold would be better. Yeah, I think it's better to be bold. It pops up more. Let's black. I think is too much. Bold is okay. Okay, so now I have my second screen. This I remember I will animate it. I will animate it in After Effects. But I have 18 more to those, 18 more screens. Just bear with me. You can learn design tips and tricks if you stay in this live stream. Okay, now let's make the free screen, the third screen. Don't use pure black. So it's recommended not to use pure black because black on white is harsh to the eyes, and will keep the check mark and the X cross mark. I will just I'll just write here don't use. Okay. Use pure black text. Pure black. Okay, the text is a little bit too big, but I will fix this in a moment. So don't use pure black. I think I can delete this because here this card is smaller. This I can, so I'm clicking on this text and shift click on background, so I can align this, but not like this, shift. So if you see align to key object is selected here, so now it's something like this. Let's change the to 3. I wonder if I put, yeah, it's okay if I put 20. I just checked to be sure that 20 is fitting in this circle. Don't use pure black, and pure black is with yellow. I wonder why ChatGPT used the yellow for this pure black, but let's see. It's a nice contrast with the black background, so I'll use it too. Okay, so now I have, or here I have text. Yeah, I want to show you something. So why don't you should use, this is white, and if you use black text like black 0 0 0, yeah, it's too hard on the eyes. I don't know if you can see this, but it's too harsh on the eyes. But if you use a grayish, not like this, still black, but more to a gray color, it's a little bit it's more it's recommended because it's a little less harsh on the eyes. Yeah, so this is put black, this is to a little bit to gray. Yeah, so use when you can use don't use per black text on the white background. Okay, so yeah, I just checked my microphone. So let's create text, or just let me copy this and ungroup it and move this here. So I want this text to be not uppercase, so I will go to character and uncheck all caps, and I want to make it black here. So the hex code, if you know every color has this hex code, you can enter a number here, for example 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you'll have another color, blue. I think you know this, but I just I'll say it for I say this for beginners. So yeah, I want to, so the hex code for this color of the text is I don't know how you call this, hash, I think, hash sign, and 0 0 0 0 0. It has to be 6. Yeah, there are 6 numbers there. So I have let's make it grayish, this little bit. No, actually, let me make this with black, and yeah, I think let me save this. What's happened with my my window? Okay, now it's better. And this text I will make it with what color did the ChatGPT used? 1A, 1A, 1A. Okay, let's, if you put just 1A, it will autocomplete all. Yeah, it's a little bit to the gray side, this this color. Let me copy this. What is 6? So 15 now. Yeah, so if you press left click on this number, for example, or on this text, and press Alt on your keyboard, it should show you this, the 15 pixels space. Yeah, so it's a space of 15 pixels. I don't know why here is not showing me the same thing. Maybe it's a bug. Anyway, let me bring that closer, and here I will change with 1A, 1A, 1A. This is the color, yeah, for let me change this here as well, a more grayish color. So this is how you should not do, and this is how you should do. Maybe put a line here. I'm pressing shift now to have my line straight. Maybe 1 pixel stroke, it's enough, and make this grayish as well. Yeah, I think it's okay now. And I want to be at the vertically aligned with this card. And I think I can do this white. It will yeah, I think if it's white it's better for contrast, and we can show better what this screen, this tip has to say. I want to group this and align it with this one, and also align it with this half of the card. So I will just control left click on the card, control C and control shift V to copy it in place. Now I have 2 cards, and I want to make it in half like this. So I can align these two elements to this key object. And I will do the same with text and this check mark, cross mark, and also select this, pressing shift, click on this half of the card, releasing shift and clicking again should activate this key object. Now I can align it. Or let me delete this. Okay, I think that this is 126, 126, 126. Yeah, it's okay. Cool. So now I have the fourth screen. Let's make the fourth screen. I will select the artboard tool and alt click on that plus icon, and the fourth screen is the fourth tip. Let me align this. I don't think it now it's aligned. Okay. Increase line height. Yeah. So let me line. Let me write here. Increase line height more. Line height. I don't know if I yeah, maybe I can use this purplish color because nice, but as you can see, ChatGPT used many colors here. It's not consistent. For example, here it used this rectangle. This here it used yeah, yellow, here purple, and so on. Here but to be very yeah, I think I can use purple here because it's so I just took the eyedropper tool and clicked here on the color, and I have this arrow. This arrow is a little bit harder to make, I think. Actually no, it's just I have an arrow here also, but I didn't use it. I think it's an arc, just an arc, something like this. Let's increase the stroke, make it white. Let's round join and round cap, round cap and round join. And for the arrow head, oh, I remembered. I think if you go to brushes, you have some kind of or strokes. Yeah, you have here arrowheads. Yeah, and you can use an arrowhead from here. I don't see a similar one with the one right here, but let me try this one. Maybe move this handle and make it a little bit something like this. It's a little big, it's a little bit too big, this arrowhead. Let me extend it. Oh, I can scale it here. But first let me link start and arrowhead scales. Something like this, 80%. Yeah, let's make it, this is not perfectly, it's not perfectly curved. Maybe if I convert to, no. Yeah, let's just narrow, doesn't matter so much. I also have some pre-made arrows, but we'll just work with this one for now. Let me try a 70%, something like this, and I can raise it free. I can just eyedrop this this color. Yeah. No, why is not? Maybe I have to expand it, or I just choose. Oh, I have to choose the stroke, I think, and now I can, let's see. So let me, no, okay, shift. I had to press shift. Where, so let me show you again. So I go to the eyedropper. I go to the color I want to eyedrop and press shift before, because this is a stroke. Now it colored the stroke. Cool. Let me group this, and now I have something like this. Here it has a drop shadow, I think. I will not put a drop shadow now, but I will put something like this. It's not the best contrast if I put it like this, but something like this. Cool. The fourth screen. I will revise them after I finish making them, so I will fix the screens that need to be fixed, or the elements that are not aligned, or colors, or let me align this. Okay, so on the fourth screen we have some text. Now for the text I could generate a lorem ipsum. I think this, if I choose the text, then I already have the lorem ipsum text. I am pressing shift right now and pressing this. I need a much bigger lorem ipsum, so just go to ChatGPT and ask it to generate text lorem ipsum about design. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what I want. Okay, this something like this. Now I can paste it here, but of course I don't want to be uppercase, so I'll go to character and uncheck all caps, and of course I don't want to be bold. Regular is enough, and Okay, line height. So the line height is the space between the baseline of the baseline is okay. So let's make it simple and a simple explanation. So the line height is the space between these two, yeah, text and this text. Let me make this with red, but I think you already understand what I want to say. So this is line height, yeah, space here, space here, space here, and you can increase it by going here to, let me move it up. Yeah, you can increase it or decrease it like this. So this of course is not enough line height. Let me delete this and also Control Shift V to paste it. And of course we need some more line height. This is too much. Maybe around 48 for this text is cool. Regularly 120% is okay for text. If you will be on auto, yeah, 48, I think it's okay. Cool. But in Corel or even in Illustrator should show me somewhere line height of 120% of the text should be okay. So this is the fourth tip of graphic design, of web design actually. Yeah, here should be web design. Doesn't matter because it's just lorem ipsum, but these are tips about web design, so let's make it about web design. Cool. So now I will just bring this arrow and put it right here. So I'm pressing shift with the eyedropper tool selected. Why it's not working? Let me try again. Control save. Okay, then let's select first the stroke. I can select a recent color from here, or I just press shift and now it's working. So first you have to select the stroke. Increase line height more, yeah, so this is not okay, this is okay. Again, these are the screens that I will animate in After Effects, I think. Here I want to be vertically aligned to this half, so I'll just line it like this, and here I'll just line it like this. Cool. Yeah, I can delete you see that I have overflow text, but it doesn't matter. When I will export it, it will just export the text that I see here. Cool. The fifth tip or trick, web design tip or trick, is use your font weights. These web design tricks also apply to graphic design in some areas. Yeah, so even in graphic design you can it is recommended to use your font weights and your fonts. general, so use fewer font weights. Cool. Let me put this on another row and delete more. Let me change the number to 5. So for the use your font, yeah, I can do something like this. So it's better using the space. Let me ungroup this so I don't have to enter every time. Now I have to group it again so I can align it. This is too close to the number, so maybe I'll leave it like something like this. Use fewer font weights, and I can just use this color. Again, I sample it with the eyedropper tool. I will keep the X and the check mark, and let me thin light regular. Yeah, I have to write what you see here. Thin light regular medium semi bold bold and extra bold. Okay, and of course I need to make it this thin. Myriad doesn't has a thin. Light I will, no, thin is thin and light is light. Yeah, doesn't matter, I leave it like it is. Let me change this to light. Regular, it is regular. This to medium. Okay, what is medium? Doesn't have a medium. But if I choose another font, let me try Roboto. It has a thin, it has light. Okay, let me choose Roboto then. And try so this should be thin. This should be light, it is light. This should be regular. This should be medium. Semi-bold. Doesn't have semi-bold. Okay. This should be bold. This should be extra bold. Doesn't have. Doesn't matter. I will just delete semi-bold and extra bold. And I will keep just regular and bold. I alt left click and drag this to down here so I can duplicate those two. So let me put this here. Doesn't have to be, this is just a screen with some examples but generated by ChatGPT, but it doesn't have to be exactly like it is there. Okay, let me, it's just for demonstration purpose only. Cool. Let me group this as well. But align horizontal with this. Now it's okay. So now I have my fifth screen. Use your font weights. Maybe I should group this and also bring this a little bit up. Group this as well. Make this a little bit bigger. And this maybe moved something like here. And guys, if you have any questions, ask them in the chat. Cool. Again, I need to be sure these are aligned. It's something like this and something like this. Cool. And now let me make the, so I think I have the fifth screen. It doesn't have an arrow. Yeah, so I don't have to use an arrow. Oh, actually it has right here. Let me copy this arrow right here. And put it right here. Let me swap fill and stroke so it has better contrast. Now it's okay. Maybe I should align it. Maybe, I don't know if I should change the color of, yeah, let's make this white as well. I don't know. It's too harsh on the eyes. I think I will let it be white for now. You tell me if I should let it white, the cards should be white or a gray color. I'm curious, what do you think? Cool. And now let's make the sixth screen. Everything should align to something, of course, everything should align to something. So everything should just a second to drink some water. Everything should align to something. Align to something. Okay, align is the keyword right here. Let's make it this kind of green. And let's change the color of the to something to white. Something like this. And let's delete the fonts. And the arrow. And so here I have some blocks of text. Let's make this a grayish color. Let's make this smaller. This something like this, and here let's make some lines, some dotted lines. Let's change the color to red, and also the dashed line. Check the stroke to dashed line. Let's put it something like this. Okay, just drag this so it can be something like this. Okay, let me shift click this so I can see better what I'm doing and paste them here. Okay, so here it should not be aligned. I should bring this guy right here, so this should be misaligned. Yeah, and here should be aligned something like this. I'll just make this bigger. Maybe I should make this bigger too. Yeah. I have too many lines. So these guys are aligned and these guys are not aligned. So I should show this with these dotted lines, yeah. Here with the dotted red lines. Something like this. Let me increase the I want to make the line bigger. Bigger in width. Okay. Actually, let me copy this and bring this to front. Control Shift and the right bracket to bring it to front, or just right click on it and arrange, bring to front. Okay, do something like this and maybe some some this kind of lines. Bring to front. And now make the same. Yeah, let me bring this line and make it green. So I can show that these two guys are aligned. Let me Control C, Control V, Control paste this, and something like this. Let me do something like this also here. Okay, and I'm almost done with the sixth screen. Let me change the number here. So now this is aligned and this is not aligned, yeah? The sixth tip, sixth web design tip. Everything should align to something. Okay. And let me group this. Control G. Okay, make it like this. And this I will leave it like it is. Well, let's take the artboard tool and make the seventh screen. I hope you cannot hear the desktop audio because yeah, I hope you cannot hear the desktop audio because I had some bad audio now. Okay, let's change the number to the seventh screen. I think I will do one or two, three more, and we'll close this live stream. Okay, seventh, use consistent spacing systems. Okay, so use consistent spacing systems. Okay. Let's make this purple as it is right here. It's also this kind of purple, but to be sure it's the same kind of purple right here. I'll just copy the hex code and paste it here with Control V. So at 7 I have 14 pixels, yeah, 21 pixels. Yeah. So let me delete this. I will keep the card and this line. For 10 pixels. 10 pixels, 21 pixels, 27. Let's make this kind of grayish color. 21 pixels. 27. 27. Hello, M-MDA Hassan Habib. Now I seen your message. 27 pixels. 21, 17, 41. Okay. 21, 17. 41. These are just random numbers, yeah. Because when you make, let's say you want to align some image, yeah. You have an image, let's say. Actually, let me add an image so I can explain this better. We have a kind of this image, let's say, like a hero image, yeah? And then you have your text. Let's copy this one. Yeah, so you have some text. And you wonder what, maybe you have some more text, cards. On a landing page, in a website I'm saying now. So you have, and you wonder what spacing to use here, what spacing to use here, and you don't want to use 14 pixels here and 21 here. You just want to use, for example, 8 pixels here, yeah. Here you want to use a spacing of 8 pixels, and here you want to use maybe the same 8 pixels or say 16 pixels, but it should be consistent spacing system. If it's not 8, it can be 12, 16, yeah, basically 8 plus 8 plus 8 pixels and so on. And this is the seventh screen what is trying to tell you. 8 pixels space and then 16 spacing and then 24 maybe. Yeah, you can see 8 plus 8 plus 8. Or 8, 24, 32. As you can see, this is multiply by 8, yeah. Okay, so I want to align this and also this and also this. This one as well. Okay, something like this. I want to group it maybe. No, let's leave it like it is for now. Actually, no, I have to group it so I can align it. Okay. So I have this half of the card. We'll put this somewhere right here. I want to align this with this and with this. Yeah. And this with this with this. Cool. Let's see what the 8th screen says. So the 8th screen says that buttons should look clickable immediately. Fair enough. Buttons should look clickable. Yeah, I think this is enough. I don't have to put immediately. Buttons should look clickable. Well, let me add immediately. This is clickable. It should look. Okay, I will just take this and put it right here. I'll choose white. Clickable is the keyword, and I will make this with this kind of yellow. Okay. So now here I have two buttons, yeah? Learn more, but this doesn't look like a button, and this has a yellow rectangle around it and an arrow, so it looks like a button. Yeah, so this tip is very straightforward. Let me delete this and just write learn more. So this is a button. Actually, I already had a button. This is a button. Yeah. I'll put it right here. I'll make it yellow and the text black. You know that melody, that sound, that music, black and yellow, black and yellow. This is how you can remember font, color combinations. Yeah, good color combinations. And more, and of course I don't want to be uppercase. I just go to character and don't want just learn more. It's okay to be something like this. Okay, something like this. Learn more. Yeah, maybe learn more. Something like this with an arrow, but not this kind of arrow. Let me make an arrow then. Control save. Okay, align. Let's make the stroke kind of black. Choose an arrowhead. Something like this. Okay, I think. This one. Learn more. And maybe stroke, corner, round cap. Yeah. Round joiner, round cap. Cool. maybe a little bit smaller, there more. So now I can take the arrow and underline this. No, something like this. Something like this. And here, around more, I can put be semi-bold. It's a little bit more. Or not. Yeah. You know, graphic design, web design is experimenting and iterating a lot. And that's it's not something. Of course, there are rules that should be followed, like hierarchy, contrast, colors, and so on, typography. But more time in more time in the majority of the time you'll keep experimenting with colors, with typography, and so on. So something like this. Yeah? Buttons should look clickable immediately. Yeah, this is not a button, if you ask me. There are more. Yeah, let's make it centered. Something like this. Yeah, and I can make an arrow. Let's copy this arrow. Put it like this. This has a white stroke. I don't need this white stroke. It's enough. Oh, I'll leave it like this for now. Only to bring this forward. Control Shift right bracket. Cool. I will do, I think, 2 more screens, and then we will see in the next live. But for now, let's make the 9th screen. So big headers. Big headlines. Headlines need let me get rid of this rectangle. Big headlines need tighter letter spacing. Tighter letter spacing. Okay, maybe can make this like need yeah, let's put this here and this one here. Okay, let's be sure that this is 100 and this is the same font size. Letter space is in this kind of blue color, and design, okay. letter spacing. So basically the letter spacing is okay, let me design. Let me bring a card. Okay. And bring this. Okay, bring this in front. We'll make this bigger. So basically, letter spacing is the spacing between letters. So I should make this here little bit. Minus 25 is the maximum I can. I recommend not to cross the 25 value for the tracking, for the letter spacing. Yeah. Okay, so this is let's make this obvious. That is too much letter spacing, and here is better letter spacing. Let's bring a cross mark and how do you call this, cross mark or and check mark? I think this is how you call this. Let's make this a little bit smaller so I can put something like this. Okay, let's align this to the left and bring this line. Put it somewhere right here. Do something like this. Cool. I want to be sure that this is aligned to this. I think 25 is a little bit too much. Leave it 20. And let's group this. And also let's align this like this. And okay, let's do something like, let's align this. Okay, and this with this one. Okay, cool. And the 10 screen small text needs more line height. I think yeah, 4 is similar with 10. Okay, small text needs more line height. More line white. Okay. Control G, let's align this. Just bring this text. Actually, no, let me bring this. Like this. Control G, vertically align it. And small text, let's make this smaller, like I don't know, 20 maybe. And let's make this 20 as well. So small text needs more line height. Something. This is not okay. And this is okay if I increase this. Something like this. Oop. Okay. Now let's align this. Oops. This is the 10th one. Okay. Let's align with the half, the top half and the Control Shift G. Okay, and let's align this as well. Yeah, something like this. These are the first 10 screens that I will make my next video with. So more white space than you think, yeah, use more white space, also known as negative space. Reduce borders, don't use pure black text, increase line height more. I think that's okay. Use fewer font weight, everything should align to something. Use consistent spacing systems. Buttons should look clickable immediately. Big headlines need tighter letter spacing, and small text needs more line height. Cool. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. That's it for this evening. Yeah, let ask me whatever you want in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream, which will be, I think, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. I don't know yet, but